Hey everyone, this is Hill Street Soul, and you're tuned in to the core with the Millennial Coach, discussing topics on real life. Check it out. Everywhere you go, don't forget the ghetto. Listen to the core.
What up, what up, what up? Hi, people. So this is me trying to be an American, right? The thing is, I'm not even going to sit here and waste your time. I'm so influenced by America. I'm so influenced by being African. I'm influenced by being Caribbean. I'm influenced by living and being raised in the UK and being born here. I'm influenced by so many things, and I find beauty in every culture. Like, if anyone has been to Brazil, oh my God, I remember we went to the football stadium, the Maracana. I think they must have upgraded it because we went a long time ago. And I had a holiday romance. He was a lovely man, a lovely chap, lovely. And we still talk even today, 100 years later. I told you, I'm 90, I should be 104 years old, but in truth, I'm about 90, just good moisturizer. And I was holding this man's hand, right? So he's walking us through. And I'm just like, I feel like it's Christmas. There was just so much men. I was like, whee! It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. That's how it felt. Like, it literally felt that hot. So, boy, yeah. So talking about relationships and love, I'm just like, it's too much. It just takes me back to my lustful days when I was just lusting after men. And the thing is, you can enjoy lusting after men with your eyes. Doesn't mean you have to do anything with them, ladies or men. You know, you guys, my gays, you know that you guys, you know what? I do envy the gay community though. Like, you guys have a different way to date. And my gaydar is really bad. Like, there was guys that I thought were into me, and then people like, do you know he's gay? I'm like, what is wrong? Why do I get it wrong all the time? Like, and the thing is, gay men, a lot of you, you're so fine. Like, you're manicured. Like, oof. I think everybody, the LGBTQA plus community, particularly the queer men that can dress, that pig pound, it goes far. And the reason I'm saying that, even down to drag, RuPaul, the fact that you even look better than females, I'm even upset. How does a man, RuPaul, how do you do that? Like, magic. It's too much even. And it'll be so interesting. I know RuPaul's, I think he's in a long-term relationship, but it'll be very interesting how much people flirt with RuPaul. So, yeah. So, all things leadership. This is the core. You're locked into the core. And I am the Millennial Coach. So, before we get into today's topic, I just want to, and today we're talking really about breaking down the chakras for your growth. And this is from your food to your throat to your, and the reason is money is energy. We're talking about money is energy. But what do I need to talk about today as so the TV shows? I'm going to be honest with you. There's not really much to talk about because summer television is trash. Okay, so if you do want to watch something, no, you know what? I am going to promote a brand today. Again, I ain't get a dime yet, but when the money starts coming in, I'll tell you a lot about it. Apple TV makes some of the best television shows. The quality, as I said, if you remember, if you went back a couple of days, Dark Matter, I think, is Apple TV. If you've seen Hijack with Idris Elba, that's brilliant. So try your best to watch that. But Apple TV, I'm going to do this. You lot are producing some dope shows. As of MTV, if you haven't seen Tulsa King, Sly Stallone, honestly, I like a little bit of violence, I don't do horror. Like, I'm just not trying to scare myself. What for? It's not like there's a man that I can be jumping into his arms and cry. I can't cry. Who am I going to cry to? So what's the point of scaring myself? Nonsense. Nonsense, as Africans will say. The Nigerians, I love you Nigerians, we say nonsense. And then Ghanaians say such nonsense. Ghanaians are we're too quick for the words. The Nigerians, they'll say nonsense. But I love when they say wonderful. 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 So when a Nigerian is saying something is good, I just live in their mouth because it's beautiful the way they say it. It's very colorful. But definitely watch Apple TV shows. I definitely will say that. And also MTV television shows. And I'm waiting for P-Valley. And I'm not going to explain what it is. But the woman that plays Mercedes, what I will say, Brandy, that's her name in real life. She's a beautiful human being. Her mum has multiple sclerosis, and she does nothing but raise awareness. She's a full-time carer. So the fact she's doing that, and she's done quite a few movies, Christmas movies, and she's been in a recent movie with Cheryl Lee Ralph. Gosh, I can't remember the name. And she's her daughter in it. But that woman, Brandy, and she plays Mercedes. What a talent. What a talent. And when I watch these shows, I'm so amazed how people transform into a character and how they play it so well. So well. So yeah, we want to give it up for Brandy or Mercedes. She's dope. And if I could do pole dancing, honestly, I think I'll just fall and break my hip. But if I could do it, I want to give everyone the Mercedes experience, because I'm watching it, and you know when you're eating your toast, because I like to watch the shows I love, like a good TV show on a Sunday morning. You just wake up, you're rubbing out the sleep in your eye, and then you open your laptop or your phone and you're like, get me some toast and an Earl Grey, and then you're watching it, and I'm usually like, and then you just put the toast down because she's just fire. So my alter ego is the Mercedes experience on P-Valley. And so this is not for children, this show. So please do not come and blame me if your 8-year-old sees it on your player. It's not my fault, okay? But get ready if you're a man and you're watching P-Valley and you got a hot wife. She's going to be destroyed at the end of that thing. But yalla, let's go Yenko to our hot topic. And our hot topic today is Kamala Harris. She will be president-elect for the United States. And I love the fact that it's been a really positive display of unionship, camaraderie, sisterhood. I would love Oprah to endorse me. Oprah is a G, Auntie O. Michelle Obama, honestly, on my LinkedIn, Michelle Obama and Barack were hugging, and I just said, a picture states 1,000 words. What does this picture state to you? And quite a lot of people responded or liked it, and I was surprised. But I'm always looking to celebrate other people and showcase things and people and talent, and then try and bring people together. That's my goal using platforms. But the partnership echoes around every single area of Kamala Harris. And people have made comments about her and spoken about her ideals, etc. And one thing she has said is, do your research. Don't just assume something about someone. And that's the same when we come to relationships. Kamala Harris got married at 50 or her very late 40s. She doesn't have children, but she has bonus children. And again, when I spoke about female reproductive system, people don't know why people don't have children. And some people genuinely want to wait for the right man. And sometimes for women in our reproductive system, it may be too late to have a baby naturally, but doesn't stop people from having a baby through surrogacy, doesn't stop you from adopting a child, fostering a child. Like there's so many little humans, as I call them, little adults that need and want to be loved. And there's so many beautiful human beings that can love them. But what I love about Kamala Harris is she's a testament to anyone over 40 that you can find love. So this is part of why I wanted to bring that. You know, she was vice president or is vice president, and I believe she's going to become president of the United States of America. And she's classified as a black woman, which is fascinating to me, to be the main contender for this spot. And I think as well, if we think about Kamala Harris, right? Why would she have the spot? Is it because she's black? No, she's educated. She actually has been in the White House, so she actually knows how it works. She understands politics. She has worked, obviously, within the circles of the Democratic National Party. She has dealt with other institutions and other presidents and prime ministers around the world. She has been in crisis talks. She has been in, she's done it all as vice president. So, and she got the full endorsement. So, my hot topic in terms of Kamala Harris is if her qualifications, her work experience validates what and why she's in the White House, then she is the right human being for the job. Okay. And if anyone's emotional because she's a female, get over yourself. If anyone's emotional because she's black, get over yourself. We need to focus on the humanistic perspective of life rather than judging people based on their nationality or their heritage, rather, and their gender and so on. Because at the base of everything, at the very base of everything, we're human beings. And that's why when we deal with love, we deal with relationships, we deal from the foundation of acceptance, of peace, of joy, if that's what love feels for you, to you and for you. So today, day 5, money is energy. I want to break down foods you can eat to elevate your money game. And the thing is, not just your money game, but your love game, your self-esteem game, your communication game. They're all connected, all our chakras. If you know anything about the chakra, the root, okay, I don't know if my flies are fully undone, so I'm not going to stand up and embarrass myself. But the root chakra is in your genital area, your base, or the base of your back, if you want to say, at the bottom of your spine. And then your sacral chakra is just a little bit below the belly button. And then your solar plexus is like right in the middle. Then you've got your heart chakra. Then you have your throat chakra. Right? So these are the things that I want you to really focus on. Your crown chakra. Very important to understand that it all works in tandem. So let's talk about it. As consciousness increases, right, particularly around the money element, we inevitably begin to actually question our moral and psychological perceptions and expectations. Have you not noticed? When you start being a conscious person, you start questioning your values and your beliefs. So I'm pointing to this. This is The Values Factor by Dr. John Demartini. Brilliant book. But when you become more conscious of how you behave in relationships, I had a friend say to me, I want to explore, I'm going to go and get therapy. And he's a gay guy. And he said, he's literally one of my best friends. And he said to me, I really want to explore my mindset, and I'm going to one of the best institutions just to learn about myself, because I've realized I have challenges in friendships and I have challenges in relationships. And this is how when I have elevated conscious conversations, we don't have judgment. We just talk about some of the things we may be struggling with. And I pray that, and he's quite a cool person, so I don't think he would be offended by me mentioning this. And the reason I'm mentioning it is because he's always had a high consciousness. So when I have a conversation with him, we don't argue, we don't fight, we actually explore each other's mindsets. Like, why do you think that way? And he would probably do the same. So what do you think I want to hear, and what I like about him is, like, I want to hear about your thoughts on this. What do you think about that? And we were on the phone for close to 2 hours on Saturday. Last week. And we had such an invigorating conversation. I mean, invigorating. I left like, oh my God, I want more, but I've got so much to do. So when it comes to money, have you ever asked yourself if what you do with money in retrospect, does it make sense? Are your core values in alignment to your work and how you earn your money? And the reason I'm asking that, I know people that work in high paying jobs, but they are the most miserable people on the planet. So if you're one of those people, have you ever thought about realigning your beliefs and your core values to something that works within? It doesn't, see, I'm the kind of person, when I'm not happy, I will say it. It's not helped me in some situations, but as I said, I'm glad I'm out of those situations. Toxic, not nice environments to work in. But what I will say is they are few and far between, those experiences. It's like when I've worked for myself for the last 12 years, coaching people and working with on different contracts. I just spring out of bed. I'll be at the gym at 5 or 6 in the morning, shower, straight into an office, do my and the thing is, because it keeps me alive. This is the thing that I value. I value growth. I value high consciousness. I value peace. I value success strategies that are in line with your values. These are the things that make me, this is the air that I breathe. Leadership, self-leadership, people leadership, whatever you want to call it. Are your priorities when it comes to money straight and focused in ways that you spend money that serve and service your priorities? So when it comes to the root chakra, we've got to start somewhere by understanding chakras in general. So if you're talking about the root chakra, it's really important. So these are questions that you can ask yourself. Do I know the difference between my wants and needs? And if so, do I take care of my needs first and wants second, or the other way around? Do I know how my money is invested? And do those investments support my core values? Am I giving enough of my time and money to the causes I care to support? So when you're dealing with being conscious, you start questioning your own behavior, and you start really analyzing your behavior and your relationship to money. Remember, your paradigm, your money paradigm is based on your wealth set points. Okay, based on your wealth set points. So your first chakra, as I said, is your root chakra. It's the location, if you're looking from the back, is the base of your spine, your tailbone area, and the color is red. And when it comes to the color red, when it comes to the root chakra, it's always your foundation, being responsible for feeling grounded. The foundation and core of our being connects us to the earth. And also, it is actually telling you, it's an indication, if your root chakra is open, your root chakra, it actually helps cultivate financial gain. You might not understand what I'm saying, but I'm only giving you a snippet, so you need to do your own research. I'm only here to just literally scratch the surface. Okay? So, the kind of foods you can eat to enhance the energy of your root chakra is root vegetables such as potatoes, carrots, parsnips, onions, garlic, and then red foods. And I love beetroot, strawberries, radishes, tomatoes. So you need to really think about, what do I eat to support the energy of my root chakra? So your sacral chakra, number 2, is your lower abdomen, within or and below the navel. As I said, it's just below. So it's the color orange. So orange foods are high in carotenoids. So it's carrots, squash, sweet potatoes, mangoes, oranges. Oh, I love papaya or pawpaw, what we say in Ghana. Passion fruit, turmeric, ginger. Water and clear fluids such as broth, teas also stimulates healthy sacral activity. Your sacral chakra is affiliated with your creativity, sexuality, and reproduction. To be in touch with our emotions and have the ability to connect with others around us, it also connects us to our urinary and reproductive system. So it's really important when you have, this is why I spoke about during this week, the female reproductive system. If you need to eat foods like turmeric and ginger are inflammation decreasing foods, these are things to include. And when I showed you the Suave Essentials with the sea moss, and it's got turmeric in it, it's also there to help my body to reduce the inflammation, but also make my body reduce the estrogen, okay, which causes pain and endometriosis. So I really want, and I'm very creative. So even doing these videos for me is creative. Doing my radio show is creative. So if you want to hear some of the episodes that are affiliated with money, love, and relationships, the links are below. Please lock in. My favorite thing is the solar plexus. And the solar plexus for me is yellow. I wear a lot of yellow. I haven't worn any on the show yet, but in real life or I've got a lot of lovely yellow dresses and outfits. And I want to thank thechemist.com, the KEMIST.com has some of the most beautiful summer outfits you can get in yellow. And I'm telling you, dope. Again, I'm not even getting a dime for saying that, but you know what? It's not always about the money, it's about spreading love. So, upper part of the abdomen just below the diaphragm, so just there. The yellow foods, banana, I have bananas every day. Pineapple, mango, lemon, I have lemon most days. Ginger, turmeric, yellow peppers, yellow squash, apricots, corn. So this chakra governs our self-esteem, ego, and willpower. It is associated with our ability to work with our control and confidence. Also connected to our digestive organs. If you're feeling a little low, depressed, and lacking in confidence, grab some sunny foods to help rebalance your system. See, at this point, I'd be like, just go to Adonno's and get some ice cream. But that's just the way I'll deal with my solar plexus. Because once I'm eating ice cream, everything's great. Everything's sunny. So your fourth is your heart chakra. Gosh, I've done well. I know my chakras well. So my heart chakra. So usually the chakras, they work in tandem. They work in line. Okay. Your heart chakra is green. Okay. So it's the center of the chest. I always touch my heart. Center of the chest. And your heart is literally, it starts here, actually. It's not, over there or right under the boob. It's just starts here. So the foods to eat to open your heart chakra, get that love line filled, get that love tank filled. So broccoli, kale, lettuce, green peppers, spinach, pak choi, great food, cucumber, celery, green apples, avocado, which I have literally every day, limes, which I have literally every day, and green herbs. These are just green foods. This is part of your heart chakra, and this is the chakra of love, joy, and the chakra of self. Joy, compassion, inner peace, kindness, my number one and favorite behavior. Security are all expressions of a balanced heart chakra. If you're feeling emotionally drained, a boost of the green good stuff will support you. Okay. And if some of you can't be bothered to do all that, go to Whole Foods, right? It's not always the nicest tasting, it's very earthy, right? This drink. But if you get easy greens, it tastes amazing. I sometimes get triple green because it's much sweeter. But the easy green juice is so earthy, you would feel as if you are literally, in the forest, and you're just there meditating and feeling the vibe, So our throat chakra is the 5th chakra, and it's blue. So what are the foods affiliated with this? Blueberries, blackberries, kelp, dragon fruit, wheatgrass. To soothe the throat, drink plenty of water and warm herbal teas. The throat chakra governs all aspects of communication to others and to ourselves. 6, I forgot this one, so I went to the crown chakra, the 3rd eye chakra, which is like an indigo violet type color, between and just above the eyebrows. So it's just here, okay? So that's your 3rd eye. And your 3rd eye is very powerful. It's like when you see, that's where your intuition is. So let's go into the explanation of foods. Foods that support the brain, such as nuts and seeds, blackberries, plums, aubergine, love aubergine, purple grapes, purple broccoli, purple carrots, and goji berries, responsible for intuition, visualizations, perspective, ideas associated with the bigger picture, wisdom, and the ability to see the truth and what is real for us. So remember, if we are experiencing something, it's the perspective of you. This experience is not a perspective of somebody else, it's a perspective of you. So I need you to understand, when you do experience something, it's real for you. It's not necessarily real for the other person. And our 7th chakra is the crown chakra, the center point at crown of head. Dark purple, violet, white. So fasting or juicing is often suggested for balancing the crown chakra, drinking plenty of fluids, aiding to detoxify the body. So with the crown chakra, it's responsible for consciousness, spiritual awakening, inner wisdom, ability to be present, aware, and connected to a higher plane and our highest self. So, people, I really want to thank you for watching and listening and vibing with me today. I hope today's been useful. I hope you've understood this entire week. Power. Now I'm thinking power, money, respect. This is the Locks with Little Kim in the background. Sorry. This is why I listen to so much music that most things I do turn into a song. So forgive me when I'm starting to break out into song. That's why I like watching The Breakfast Club, because Charlemagne's always reciting a lyric, a hip hop lyric, and I get it. So there's been a lot of things spoken about this week: racism, gender, surgeries. What else we spoke? The Kamala Harris. We've spoken about when they go low, the housewives take people to the gutter. So we've spoken about a lot this week, but I hope that you've found value in what I've said, and I hope that you're able to like, share, and subscribe. You've been locked into the core. I am the Millennial Coach, and you will find all these shows down below, links to everything that I've done, and there's so much more detail, so much more you can listen to. Thank you for listening. Thank you.